down. Guys, we've got a bunch of things to chat about. So let's dive right in. We've got a brand new trailer from A24 on the smashing machine, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, taking on what appears to be probably one of the most exciting roles he has signed up for to date. We are seeing some potential real acting chops with him going toe-to-toe, not only in the ring UFC style, but with a wonderful collaborator of hers, his Emily Blunt, who he has amazing chemistry with. It made Jungle Cruise palatable to see those two together. Love this. So we all watched this trailer. This is a really exciting looking film that's looking at the UFC legend Mark Kerr in Benny Siddif's biopic from A24, kind of chronicling his rise in UFC, his addiction issues. This just has kind of that A24 awards buzz, kind of logline buzz all around it. And in this trailer, The Rock really does transform. You see him really, really looking like Mark Kerr, really stepping into the role. And kind of, this is what I find interesting as a wrestling fan. The Rock, we always see win, right? For the most part, we always see him win. He's always doing great. And it's really interesting to see him giving as good as he can get and everything, but also getting pummeled himself. We're seeing him take those hits. We're seeing him take those licks. And this is going to be, I think, a really interesting and violent and heartbreaking story. That's just how I felt about watching the trailer. Rob, when you checked this out, what did you feel?
Well, I'm a Dwayne Johnson fan. And look, when I saw Michael Bay's Pain and Gain, I was surprised by the performance he delivered. I've enjoyed him. I mean, obviously, he has a persona that he plays into. But, I think if you, like you brought up Jungle Cruise or Guilty Pleasure, San Andreas. I'm gonna say it's.
Oh, I love San Andreas.
Right?
I got the 3D DVD of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blu-ray.
That's awesome.
You have a Blu-ray?
Well, I used to play it on
You have physical media? Does John know?
Yeah, he does.
Keeps it in a bunker.
Yeah, that's what's. But no, I'm a big fan of his, and to see him sort of stretch. And look, everybody wants to make an A24 movie today. Get that awards buzz cooking, as you just pointed out. I'll watch this. I think it looks terrific. So I wasn't expecting to have this on my radar or something I wanted to see, but like I said, I'm literally a card-carrying A24 fan.
It's
There you
true.
go.
I love when The Rock actually takes on these roles because he's always on the popcorn flicks, playing himself, right?
Yeah.
It's very nice to see him in a role like this. I had to do a double take. That does not look like him. I mean, if you really look, you can find similarities.
Yeah, there's
but
some prosthetics there.
got
on his
different-
face.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen the Otoy Unification Star Trek film they made. They're using prosthetics and they're using real-time CG. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
because his body is not.
It's unbelievable what they're able to
Wow.
do now, and we're going to see more and more of that. And the way he looked in this reminded me of. Go look up Otoy's Unification. I think it's unlisted on YouTube, but check it out. You can see how they created Spock and.
I would say even his voice acting in this, because Mark Kerr did speak with a little bit of a higher pitch voice,
Right.
for such a big guy, and he's not quite there, but that's a higher pitch voice than you normally hear from The Rock. Usually he's like, "Oh yeah, you got anything better than Advil?" Hey,
Yeah.
But now it's like he's lightening it up. So it seems like he got into the character. I mean, there's a documentary of the same name, The Smashing Machine, which is
Okay.
pretty good. So I'm
Is it
assuming
about
they
the same?
took it's all about Mark Kerr. So I'm assuming it inspired the film.
That makes sense.
He's committed.
Yeah, I love that he's expanding his acting a bit, or attempting to, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, one thing I'd like to point out, I'm a big boxing fan, so it's great to see the heavyweight champion there, Alexander.
Yeah,
Usyk.
a lot of guys that were playing themselves. Or I don't know if they're playing themselves, but they're in there.
I wanted to ask you about that, Ray, because you know way more about this world than I do.
Well, I know there's the boxing champ. He's there, and also
Baz
Rutten,
Rutten, yeah.
and then also Ryan Bader. I don't know if Ryan Bader. See, that's where it throws me off a little bit because Mark Kerr. I don't believe Ryan Bader was fighting during the time Mark Kerr started because he was one of the original.
He was
UFC fighters, right?
really, yeah.
So maybe Ryan Bader's playing someone else. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where.
I think they are playing other people because I just don't see how Baz Rutten plays himself
I
at
don't
that
see how
time because he's so much older now. You know what I mean?
Well, what's funny to point out too is that The Rock before in his previous movies, he always had the same actress. I don't know her name though, but it was always her. It feels like Emily Blunt is taking over that actress's spot. If I knew her name, she was the actress in Witch Mountain. She was the wife in San Andreas. It was all played by the same actress.
The one who's in Sin City as well.
Yeah, she was in Sin City.
Of course,
But
and Rob knows her too.
That was
Yeah.
her. That was his.
Chat, help us out. Why are we blanking on her name?
Yeah, they
Come
used
on.
her
It's
like.
Carla Gugino.
Yeah. So
Who,
like,
by the way, can do no wrong. Silk
She's
Spectre
incredible.
#1.
Yes. Oh man.
And in Mike and Flanagan's Haunting of Hill House, she was great in that. She's like one of the sexiest.
What was that other one? Gerard's Game? Or Gerald's Game?
yeah,
Gerald's
Gerald's
Game.
Game.
There we go. Gerald's Game.
That's
Yeah.
that's the thing I was thinking
Yeah.
of too. It's like,
That movie was messed up.
you did a review of Haunted of Hill House, right, Chris? Your favorite?
oh yeah,
No.
don't you like watch
Don't
it every
you?
Friday?
Aren't you doing an in-depth review this Friday?
So actually, Logan tried to watch that show slowly but surely, and so every now and then, while I'm in the other room watching my Pokemon, he would just be like, "Ah!"
yeah, that show freaked me out a
Big
little.
great
man,
drum
it was
scare.
awesome.
I thought you guys did it at the 3 a.m. at the witching hour. Like
That's when I wake up, Jonathan.
oh, that's true.
That's when I go walk my dog.
It's the witching hour. I wake up.
I gotta start my day and sing to the birds. Well, guys, let us know how you feel about this trailer. Do you feel like The Rock really transformed for this one? Or are you getting the same kind of vibes? Or it doesn't matter what you say. Let us know. All right.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah,
Wow.
We got there. We did it.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.